Welcome to the No Man's Land series with HK. This is episode 4, Primary Suspect.
Previously on No Man's Land. HK worked non-stop in the field all day, aiming to clean up the farmland before the looming deadline to sell silage. He purchased extra fuel canisters for backup, only to encounter an unexpected visitor at the shed that he ended up being trapped in. A gruff voice warned him about watchers on the land, but it turned out to be a recorded message. After a tiring day, HK retreated to the house, trying to forget the unsettling experience and plan his next steps.
Good morning, everybody. It's a new day, September. Let's take a look at the weather for the day. All right, it's mid-60s for most of the day. It does look like we're going to get some rain in about 2 hours. So we need to get a move on it and get to the store and get the beller to start belling this loose grass up. So let's go ahead and jump into the truck and let's head over that way now. Actually, I just realized I left the shed open. Let's close up the shed and just take a quick gander. No, nothing. All right, let's go ahead and jump in the truck. Let's go. I need to get up to the store. I need to get a beller. I need to get a wrapper. That way we can wrap it into silage bales. And that's the plan for today, is to get this all cleaned up. That way I can start working on the greenhouse, getting the greenhouse in to try and get a little bit of money. I got to meet the deadline to get silage wrapped in time in order to sell it. So that's the plan. You know, I didn't sleep very well last night due to the circumstances from yesterday, being locked in the shed. Not going to happen again. I'm going to be more cautious of what's going on around me and make sure that I am paying more attention. You know, but still, I don't know who that was. But he did say something along the lines of there's watchers of the land. So I haven't seen anything, but I think that's kind of the point. They don't want you to see them. So I'm going to be looking really hard at that and seeing if I can find anybody and see if there's any truth to that. Or if they're just trying to scare me and whatnot. But, you know, it is what it is. I ain't too worried about it at this point. I've got stuff to do today. I'm focused. So here we are at the store. Let's go ahead and jump in and go talk to Tanya and get that stuff that I need. Well, that was $12,000. I ended up buying a chainsaw as well because I figured I want to cut some of those trees down. But let's go and get hooked up to the beller and start heading back down to our land and start working right away. I think what I'm going to do is start in the front where I want the greenhouses to be, and then work on the front part, and then I'll jump to the back and do the back part. And then once I get done with that, then we'll have to come back up and grab the wrap to wrap them, because I rented that as well. And then we'll start that process and get that through. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way to move the bales afterwards. Probably kind of have to come up and rent another trailer to move them, and hopefully we can get into getting some greenhouses in today. That's the plan anyways. Need to get them in. It's the first day of September, so I've got to get that done and get that going. So Alright, get this pulled around. You know, I don't know if the tractor's really big enough to pull this beller, but we're going to see. If not, I may have to go back down there and rent a tractor as well, which that's not going to be cheap, but we'll see what we can do with what we got to begin with. So let's go ahead and jump in the tractor and get it hooked up and see how well it works. All right, got it all hooked up. Ooh, I don't know. It can pull it, but it's going to be very slow. And this isn't even with the strain on it to really feel what it's going to feel like. We'll know more about that here in just a second. Alright, let's get up around the straight. I'm going to go ahead and put this on a time lapse, and I'll see you guys in a few.
So bright, farmers working until the night. Grass is cut and soon it's hay. Silage coming end of day. Tractor rolls, the fields are wide. Side by side we work with pride. Fresh cut green, it smells so sweet. Silage comes and feel the heat. Tractor rolls, the fields are wide. Side by side we work with pride. Fresh cut green, it smells so sweet. Sun is rising, feel the heat. Turn it over, turn it down. Make it silage, make it brown. Morning baling all day long, singing out our farmer song. Bales stacked up, the sky so blue. In the shade we take a view. Sweating hard work in the air. Country life, no worries there. Burn the grass and let it dry underneath the open sky. With the sun our ally true. Work is hard but spirit is high. To evening light, silage stacked and looking right. Day is done, let's rest a while. Farming life, it makes us smile. Turn it over, turn it down. Make it silage, make it brown. Morning baling all day long, singing out our farmer song. Turn it over, turn it down. Make it silage, make it brown. Morning baling all day long, singing out our farmer song. Oh, turn it over, turn it down. Make it silage, make it brown. Morning baling all day long, singing out our farmer song. Turn it out our farmer song. Bales stacked up, the sky so blue. In the shade we take a view. Sweating hard work in the air. Country life, no worries there. Turn the grass and let it dry underneath the open sky. With the sun our ally true. The work is hard but spirit's high. Turn the grass and let it dry underneath the open sky. With the sun our ally true. Work is hard but spirit's high. to evening light. Silage stacked and looking right. Day is done, let's rest a while. Farming life, it makes us smile.
All right, 2 hours in, the rain is getting ready to start, so let's go ahead and stop the tractor here and let's go ahead and jump inside. Can't really do much while it's raining anyways. That was really rough for that first hour and a half of belling with that tractor. It's not very useful for that beller. It doesn't have enough horsepower, so I'm probably gonna have to rent one. But first let's look and see how long this weather's gonna be. If I remember correctly, I think it's only about an hour, so let's go ahead and take a look at that and see how long that's gonna be. Let's pull up the weather app here. There we go. Alright, yeah, so it's going to be about an hour to do that. So let's go ahead and see what else we can do for the next hour since we can't really do nothing. So let's look and see when the canola sells and what it sells for. So $1,507 per 1,000 liters. And its best time to sell is going to be in December. Well, it's not going to even be grown until next season. What about silage? What is silage? Looks like $340 per 1,000 liters, and its best sell time is in January. Alright, well, let's go ahead and look at those used vehicles and see what's all in there. So we got a telehandler, a sugar beet, a tractor that's kind of expensive. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really in here that is useful to me at this point. So I guess we should go shopping to see how much stuff's gonna cost and make a list. That way I know how much money I need to save up. So let's look at the small the tractors. I think this is the one I'm looking at, is this Fendent. It's got enough horsepower to pull the beller as well as pulling the crop thing. Next is the cultivator. I need to get a new one of those. That's the one that we currently have, but this is the one that I'm looking at, this Limken. So maybe that one is one that we can get at. Yeah, just looking at it. Has a work with. Decent. Next is plows that I want to look into, and this is the one that I'm looking at for this, is the Lizard 6MT. That way we can start getting some fields. Maybe if I'm lucky I can get another field out and get some planting done this month or next month. I also need a mulcher. So going through those, I don't like the work with on these. They're rather small. This one has a decent work with, so this is probably going to be the one that I'm going to go with, the TJP. So alright, and let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, I need a fertilizer, so let's look at some fertilizers. Alright, that one has a good spread. Alright, so those are ones that I'm looking at, so let me write those down real quick, and get those prices out. Yeah, there's the list. $283,000 is what I'm going to have to spend to get that. Well, let's just kind of wait out the rain and see what all we got going on here. Should be ready to go any point. But, you know, maybe I should put on my hoodie. So, let me put that on real quick. Yeah, I'll grab this hoodie. This one will work. Alright, it's done raining. Let's get back out there and get back to work. Got stuff to do. That was an hour wasted. Well, it wasn't wasted. We got to shop a little bit and price some things to see how much we're going to need and whatnot. So, alright, let's jump back in it and let's get going. Alright, I'm going to finish up the front here, and then I'll be right back. Yeah, it's not working for the back. I'm going to have to go rent a tractor. So I think what I'm going to do is actually head up to the store. So I'll meet you guys up at the store here in just a moment. And I think I'm going to go in and rent that tractor that I was looking at getting for the farm eventually. So let's just take it for a test run. Let's go rent that out and see what that's going to do for us. But I'll meet you guys up at the shop. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and pull this in right over here and go talk to Tanya and see if she has that particular tractor that I can rent. Ooh, just under $10,000 to rent that. But, you know, hopefully it'll make it work a little bit faster and work a little bit better. Let's go ahead and jump in it. And man, that's really nice though. I can't wait till I can afford it to get it for the farm itself. But let's get back to the house and let's finish this up. Hopefully this will let it go a little bit quicker, so I'm not going 2 to 3 miles per hour on it. So, oh yeah, this tractor's much faster. Cool. Alright guys, well, I'll meet you guys back down at the farm and we'll get going. Alright, pulling up. Let's go ahead and get the beller hooked up to it and get started on that back lot. Alright. Just get this backed in to it. See how well this tractor pulls the beller. I have high hopes. You know, it has a lot more horsepower than my tractor, so it should work really well. Let's see how it takes off. Tractor's really nice inside. I really like the way it looks. It's comfy too. It's got a really comfy seat. It's not all worn out like Grandpa's tractor is. But all right, let's see how well it's gonna work. Oh yeah, much better. Anywhere between 9 to 10 miles per hour on this. This is going to work great. Alright, well I'm going to finish this up and I'll meet you back up at the shop. Alright, back at the shop. Let's go ahead and turn in this beller and pick up the wrap and get down there and start wrapping those bells. Go run and talk to Mark real quick. Let him know that the beller's back. There we go. Alright, let's get hooked up to the wrapper and get back to the farm. Let's back up and get it connected here. There we go. Yeah, like I said, this is a really nice tractor on the inside. Really enjoying it. Alright, so let's do a quick jump. We're at the farm. Alright, I think I'm going to start in the back. And just as a reminder, or not really a reminder, but to let you guys in on a little bit behind the scenes, this is being recorded on 9/11, so I have a little bit of a tribute for him, so let's never forget, and I hope you enjoy it.
City skies fell dark as night, hearts united, holding tight. Bravery soared high in flight. Through the pain, we found the light. Towers fell, dreams crushed below. Heroes rose when hope was low. Silent tears through streets we'd go. In our souls, their courage grows. We remember, we stand together in the echoes of forever. Hands that reach to lift us high. Shadows pass, but we survive. In our hearts their names will lie. Every day they're felt inside. Voices silent, stories told. In the strength we now behold. Love and memories, precious gold. Through the years we'll keep them close. We remember, we stand together in the echoes of forever. Reach to lift us high. Shadows pass, but we survive. In our hearts their names will lie. Every day they're felt inside. Voices silent, stories told. In the strength we now behold. Loving memories, precious gold. Through the years we'll keep them close.
So with it being 9/11, just not on 9/11, but we never forget, and we stand united. But let's go ahead and get that turned back in, and let's go ahead and talk to Tanya and get a trailer rented so I can pick up those bells. Yeah, that's a pretty penny as well. Just under $5,000 for that trailer. But let's go ahead and get hooked up to the trailer and let's go pick up those bells. if I continue doing the belling and mowing and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to probably invest in one of these trailers soon, but not right now. I ain't got the money. Let's go and hook up to it. Leasing it will be what it'll be for now. But all right, let's get back to the farm and let's get these picked up and move on to getting those greenhouses in. I think I'm going to do another time lapse here, so I'll see you guys in a few.
From the mountains high and tall to the lakes where waters fall, in our hearts we stand so proud, voices strong in every crowd, fields of green and skies so blue, dreams we chase and make come true, working hard through night and day. In this land we'll find our way. God bless this land where we are free, a home of hopes and liberty. With every step and every mile, in our hearts we'll always smile. Flags they wave in the gentle breeze, songs of freedom through the trees. In our hearts we carry love, with a spirit from above. From the streets to the open plains, through the sunshine and the rains, hand in hand we'll make it through, in this land so bright and true. God bless this land where we are free, a home of hopes and liberty. With every step and every mile, in our hearts we'll always smile.
All right, 30 bells is what I got off of that. So that's going to be 30 bells. That should bring in a decent amount of money for us to come January. So let's go ahead and head to the store and let's get all this turned back in. And let's jump back in the tractor, get home, and let's start planning out this greenhouse. Return the tractor, return the trailer. All right, we're down to $48,000. We got to be really careful here. I don't know how much it's going to cost to get that greenhouse in and get some water run to it, but hopefully we have enough. But let's go start planning that out first and get that taken care of. I really hope that we have enough to do it, because if not, there ain't anything I can do, and we still got a couple of months to go. So before we can sell the silage and whatnot, I I guess I could cut some trees down and start making some firewood. It's about to be winter, so that might be something that we can do to make a little bit of money. And I don't know. We'll just have to see what we can come up with and what's going to go on. So still not going to get used to this drive. It's a long one. Hey, that looks like the sheriff is up at the house. I wonder what's going on here. Let's pull off over onto the side and go have a talk to him. Hey, Sheriff, what's going on?
HK, nice to see that you didn't run off. Put your hands up.
Whoa, Sheriff, hold on. Nay, there's no reason to have the gun out.
I said put your hands up now.
My hands are up.
Now, get on your knees, put your hands on your head, and interlock your fingers.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Now, get on the ground face down.
Sheriff, you mind telling me what the hell's going on here?
HK, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand those rights?
Yeah, I understand my rights, but what the hell did I do? What are you arresting me for?
You are under arrest for burglary of J.D. Thompson and Associates.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you want to stay up to date on what's going to happen next with HK, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You'll have a good day. Peace!